Scorpio, welcome to your July love reading. Let's get started. We're going to do things a little differently. I've got the Angel Answers Oracle deck here separated into its different categories. We're going to pull a card from each category. So this is the biggest one. Let's shuffle and see which card releases for you. Scorpio. Ooh, you got two. All right. Let's see. Look for a sign and abundance. Interesting. Two really nice messages here for you. Looking for a sign. If you've been asking about something, if you've been wondering something, looking for a sign here, and abundance. Let's see what card comes out from this pile. This is a bit smaller, so we're just going to shuffle the cards and take the top one. There we go. Choose a new direction. Interesting. Look for the signs. Choose a new direction. There will be abundance for you. Final message from this deck. I'll just shuffle these and take the top card. A year from now. Interesting. So you might be doing something today that's really going to have an impact on things in a year from now. So just to have a look at these together, we've got choose a new direction, abundance, look for a sign, and a year from now. So if you were asking a question about timing, you might be it might be sort of moving from today to a year from now. You might be doing things today that will affect you greatly in a year from now. Choosing a new direction could certainly affect that. There seems to be signs and synchronicities all around you, and they're all pointing towards an abundance here for you when it comes to love. Very interesting. Scorpio, looking for a sign to choose a direction that will sort of have an impact a year from now. From today to a year from now, we're looking from sort of July to July to see something shifting for Scorpio when it comes to love. But it looks like you have to choose the direction now. Choosing a new direction. Interesting. All right, let's shuffle these cards. We're going to ask this deck for the same guidance here for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the month of July when it comes to love. Oh my goodness, a wedding. Isn't that interesting? That just fell right out. So you could be working on something now that is going to lead to maybe a wedding in a year from now. You've got to choose this direction now, though. Isn't that interesting? It takes about a year to plan a wedding, so you could be looking for signs. Maybe this is the sign you need to hear right now, and it is worth waiting for. How interesting. Look at that. This situation involves marriage, and divine timing is at work in your love life. So don't stress almost. It's like I'm almost feeling like saying to you, don't stress. Perhaps you've been looking for signs that this is the one. Let's see what's on the bottom of the deck is flirt. This is really beautiful energy. Extend a lighthearted energy to others. So you're sort of being guided to sort of stay lighthearted. Don't worry. Don't worry. I feel like saying that over and over again to you for some reason, Scorpio. Don't worry. Focus on choosing a direction away from that, being lighthearted and playful, focusing on abundance, trusting that divine timing is at work here for you, and that, you know, if you're in a relationship or you're single, you might be choosing a direction that could lead to a wedding in a year. That is so interesting. I love when the reading is so clear like that. Let's tap into this deck and see what messages we have for Scorpio when it comes to love in July. We're gonna shuffle and cut this deck because it's so huge. We're just going to cut the deck to find your card. Okay, for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Happiness is to love. Look at this. You really are planting seeds here, Scorpio, just like this card suggests and the other cards you received suggested. You're planting seeds for the future. By choosing a direction today, you are planting seeds for a future moment. Look at this beautiful seedling. And the card is happiness is to love. I really feel like focusing on the joy, the abundance, the lightheartedness. You are making you're making your path into the future here. Let's jump into the tarot cards and see what messages they will reveal for you, Scorpio. But I did see the Four of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune. So it's almost like you got to just put your mind at rest here and trust. Trust that you'll know what direction to choose, focusing on abundance. This is worth waiting for. I feel like you're planting seeds right now, Scorpio. Let's see here. For Scorpio in love for the month of July, get all the cards out first. We're looking for 4 cards for your first row. Oh, we got 5. Those two wanted to come out together. Okay. Look at that. Transformation, King of Swords, 5 of Wands, 7 of Cups, and the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man came out first to say, hey, trust the timing. Trust the timing. I will never mislead you time-wise. And this 7 of Cups is really saying, yeah, you need to trust the timing. You're going to know what choice to make. As you choose your direction moving forward, you're really going to know here. And I feel like you're getting the King of Swords to suggest that you need to look at your mindset. Are you focused on abundance or are you focused on scarcity? Do you trust the timing of this or are you feeling impatient? So where is the mindset right now as you make your way, choosing a path that will lead forward? Are there people that you feel this conflict of egos with? I feel like you are leading up to a transformation, but perhaps there is something around you that you need to sort of choose your path wisely. You know, like seeing the 5 of Wands suggests to me that there could be something in your path right now that isn't in alignment. It's sort of causing you to feel a little bit like a competition energy or a conflict energy. You might be feeling pushed by others to do something. When I see the 5 of Wands, it's like, are you feeling pressured or pushed towards something? The King of Swords always knows how to be flexible mentally. Okay, the King of Swords is very intelligent and can clearly think through things. Very good communicator and leader, always sort of looking for a blend of the truth and proof, and always sort of brave and courageous to that end. And so I can't help but think that these 5 cards tell a story of someone who needs to trust themselves over any sort of influence they feel from the outer world. I feel like really choosing your options based on what you feel is going to be very transformative. And it could happen quite suddenly, like we're seeing here in a year from now, there could be a marriage, that you're planting seeds towards this abundant future. And it's all up to you, that you're sort of making the choices around this, and that you can also sort of choose here with this King of Swords how you are looking at this. What is your mindset? Is it abundant or is it scarce? Is it love or is it fear? Like, what's happening for you is key here, because I really feel like you're setting the tone of this situation. But at the same time, it's almost like you don't need to control it. You just need to participate, but not control. Trust the timing of these things and sort of have a good look around at what's going on in the outer world. And is it triggering you? Is it having an influence on you? Or are you feeling like you can go the way that you feel guided to go? It's very interesting. 7 of Swords, yes. King of Rods. These are interesting. There was the Star card. Okay, I've got 5 more cards here. So 7 of Swords, King of Rods, the Star card in reverse, Page of Rods, and the 3 of Wands. Okay, so your second row is saying to me, again, don't be deceived. Don't let your mind fool you, right? Like, I can't help but think these 2 cards are related. Like, don't be influenced by others. Make sure you make your own choices here, because you're the one that's planting the seeds for your own outcome. And I feel like that could be challenging in the company you're keeping right now, because I see the Star card in reverse, which says to me that there could be something influencing you here to lose faith in yourself, but really you're being guided to sort of explore things with curiosity and to watch the mindset that it's not going into a land of scarcity and fear. Because this Three of Wands in reverse is making me wonder, these two cards here, the Star and the Three of Wands, both in reverse, making me sort of wonder if you've lost hope. Have you lost hope? Or have you lost faith? Are things getting so heavy that you can't be lighthearted anymore about this situation? You know, like the King of Swords and the King of Rods, interesting energies to appear here, because it's like you almost need to tap into your willpower to make sure you're not easily influenced mentally by others. Because I feel like you know, there is sort of maybe some company that you're keeping that's bringing you down. It's making you doubt yourself. It's making you lose faith that this is going to work out. Perhaps there are people around you that don't quite believe in this relationship. See, there's Temperance. You've really got to be patient here and to trust the timing. Don't get overly influenced by others right now. Sort of just keep yourself in a place where you feel lighthearted, and where you're trusting the timing and you're sort of planting seeds towards your happiness, and not seeding the doubts. Like looking at this card, the imagery on it really makes me feel like saying, what seeds are you planting? Where are you investing yourself? In the fear or in the love? Happiness is to love. So it's sort of like fear is to what then? You know what I mean? Like if we're focused on this idea of something sort of influencing us to a place where we've lost hope and we don't think our ships are going to come in, you've got the Page and the King of Rods here, both excited about something, you know, and using your will towards self-discovery and transformation. And so this situation could be bringing you to a place where in a year from now, things could look very different because you're planting seeds towards that. So a good question to ask yourself are, what are the seeds I'm planting? You know, where am I watering my garden? Because wherever whatever I focus on, that's what's going to expand. Whatever I water in my garden, that's what's going to grow. Very interesting reading for you, Scorpio. I'm going to leave it at that. If this has resonated for you, please consider subscribing, liking, sharing, commenting. It's always so nice to connect with you through these readings. And I'm sending you so much love and light. Sending you all the best and hoping you have a wonderful month, my friends. Take care.